Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to our channel, and in this video I am going to show you how you can download and install SAP Business One software on your standalone laptop or on your PC. So you won't need any monthly subscription or any remote access or any internet connection after that. You can simply use it lifetime without any subscription charges. So what you need to do is go to the description of this video. You can use the link below to get the complete training with the free software from my Udemy course. You can go to that link and get this training and software. So afterwards, when you get the software, you will come to the interface just like this. I'll go to the resources section, click on the SAP download link and save. Now let me show you how to install that. Here is the drive link. I'll just copy this and I'll paste it here. Now when you click on that link, you will get all of these files here which you can download. So it's your choice. Either you want to just install the pre-installed virtual machine with the SAP already running. You don't need to install the SQL and SAP. Just download the virtual machine and run the SAP, most convenient method. Or you can install it from the scratch. You have all the links of the SAP Business One and of the Windows. So what I'll do in this video is I'll show you how to download the virtual machine and install and run the pre-installed VM. So from this link, VM Workstation, first of all, I'll just download the software. Go to these three dots and from here, I'll click on download and click on download anyway. Just save it where you want to. If it shows you this message, I'm using the Brave browser, it automatically blocks, but I'll mark it as keep and we'll start the downloading. Now once you have downloaded the VM Workstation version 17, then you will download this link. I'll download this one as well, save it, and then we will go to the folder where we have downloaded these. So first of all, I'll install the VM Workstation. This is version 17. Click yes. Now installation is very simple for VM Workstation. I'll just click next. I accept the license agreement. Click next. You can install the enhanced keyboard driver. A reboot will be required and keep both of these as checked. Click next. So for the next one, just uncheck these. Click next and install. Now we will click here, and after that I'll open this Word file and just copy and paste this and enter. So the software is installed now. Click finish and you must restart. Let's restart the computer once. Okay, now that we have restarted the PC, you can see the link of the software here, but this is just virtual machine installed. Now we will mount the pre-installed VM that contains SAP in it. We will download and mount that in that virtual machine software. So for that, I'll go to this link and click on download. Now it is approximately of 14 GB in size. So you will click on download anyway and save it. Now it completely depends on your system speed, how much time it will take. So just sit back and relax while it downloads the software. I'll pause it because I've already downloaded the software. You can just complete the download and then continue further. You can pause the video right here. All right. I hope that you have successfully downloaded the software. When you download the software, it will be in .rar file. So you need WinRAR for that. You will see these three books. So what you need to do is just right click on that downloaded WinRAR file. Let me show you some other file. For example, you have the link like this. So you will right click on that, go to WinRAR and extract to. It will show SAP Business One. So just click on that. It will take some time and extract all of the software, and then you can see this kind of folder. So once you have this folder, you will go in this and view it all as large icons. Now this 3 window kind of icon is what we need. I'll just double click here. It will automatically mount it in the virtual machine and show you something like this. It might be in the pause state. So if it is in the pause state, you can simply resume this virtual machine. And as soon as we resume the virtual machine, you will see this screen. It will show you the main screen where the login is required. Password is 1234. And this is the welcome screen we got. Now, as you can see that SAP is already open, but the date is what you need to adjust first. So in the main downloadable file, I have mentioned that please note that installation date of pre-installed VM is 26 December 2022. So if I have updated the link by the time you are seeing this video, you might see some different date. So just follow according to that. But for now, in this document, this date is mentioned. So please make sure you reverse the system date and the VM date to the date between 26 December 2022 to 26 January 2023. So we can change or reverse the date to any of this period. What I'll do is I'll change the date first on my main system and then the virtual machine. So I'll right click here, click on adjust date and time. I'm using Windows 11 here. So adjust date and time, go to additional clocks, date and time, change date and time, and then the date what we need to change here is I'll change it to 26 December 2022. So let's go to December 2022, click on this top area, click again, first go to 2022 December and 26th of December 2022. So let's keep it 27, click OK. Now as you can see here, the date has been changed. The same thing we will do for the virtual machine. Just open that, keep its full screen, and we will minimize the SAP first so that we can see the date here. Let's right click here, adjust date and time, go to date, time and regional formatting and click on additional date, time and regional settings. Set the date and time and date, and you can change it from here. Now again, I'll change this one to 2022 December and 27th. Click OK and OK. Now let's close all of these windows. Now to run SAP, you need to make sure that the SQL Server and SAP are linked together, and the bridge for that is a service manager. So we can access the service manager from here, but we will first see here whether it's loaded or not. If it is loaded, you can see this icon here. If the SAP is not running, you can just stop and play it. But right now it's already played because it has turned gray. So this is okay. Now for the service manager, if it is not showing here, you can just open the start menu and write service manager here. You can open that, and then it will show up right here. Now I have closed the SAP so that I can show you from the starting point. We have the software here on the desktop of the virtual machine. Just double click here and it will show you this main screen. Now we need to make sure that SQL and SAP are properly connected and companies are showing. So what I'll do is I'll go to change company. Now it is showing this error while connecting. So what I'll do is, in that case, just don't close SAP Business One for now. Let's see first if we can resolve this issue. I'll go to the service manager from here and I'll stop this and play this again. And then for the safer side, I'll go to settings and set the port again. Just wait for 5 seconds. and make sure the date has changed in the SAP as well. It shows 27 December 2022. That's perfect. Now let's click again to change company. And now you can see that it's showing the company. That is perfect. That is an indication that SQL and SAP are now connected, and it should log in the company. Now, OEC Computers is a sample company offered by SAP, and the user ID, password, both are manager, all small letters. Click OK. And then you will see this screen. This is the main screen of SAP. It showed you some messages here, but it quickly showed up and disappeared. You can check the system messages log here. So it says license servers initializing, wait before reconnecting. We need to make sure that everything is working fine. So what I'll do is I'll go to administration, choose company again, and change user. I'll mention the user ID and password again. Why? I'll show you in just a moment. Click OK. It will refresh all the connection. It says that your trial period has expired. It says that your trial period has expired with your current license. And that's because you can see here that the date has changed on my main system. So make sure you disconnect the internet first, so that the date won't sync automatically. I'll change the date again. It was what? December and 27th. Click OK. OK. And let's change here as well. Date, time and regional settings. Additional date and time settings. Set date and time. December 27, 2022. Let's click OK. And let's refresh it again, because it's showing you this 2023 date. So I'll go to administration, choose company again, and click on change user. And from here, I'll mention the user ID as manager and password is also manager. Click OK. Now it shows you this message. 29 days are left until the evaluation period ends. This is the message which is most important for you. You can only use SAP properly when this message appears. So you need to make sure before start working on SAP that this message should be there. I've showed you all the possible solutions that you can do to run the SAP software smoothly. Now, once you are simply log in to the virtual machine successfully and you are able to use the system, now we need to make sure that everything is working fine. So what we can do for testing is just open any journal entry and right click and duplicate. Don't change the date, because by default OEC Computers has the financial years open from like 2001 to 2006. We need to update all the posting periods or financial years in order to enter it in the current dates. So I've just duplicated that and click on save. Make sure it is able to save it correctly. If it shows you error, that means again SQL and SAP is not connected. So everything is working fine. Now, when you have made sure that everything is working perfectly, you don't need to start the virtual machine again and again. You can just pause it in this state, suspend this guest, go to the top and click on this suspend this guest option. It will save for you in black and white, and then you can simply close the virtual machine. Now, whenever you want to start it again, make sure firstly the internet is disconnected. Then make sure that you change the date of your main system, not the virtual machine, your main system, to 27 December 2022, and then open virtual machine. Click on this and you will find this in this black and white state. That means you don't need to do anything, just resume this virtual machine and your SAP will be loaded and will work perfectly. As you can see here, the date is all set. We can try it again. Go to journal entry. Let's open any records, duplicate this and click on enter. It is able to save this. That means it's working perfectly fine. So this is how you run in SAP on your standalone PC or your laptop. Now also the problem is when you purchase this course, you need to follow it and work on SAP at the same time, right? So you can use Udemy app for that. Just download the Udemy app on your mobile and you can run the SAP course on that, and you can follow it on here, because when you reverse the date, you won't be able to access it with the browser. It will show you this error. So this is the way how you do it. I've changed the date. So that's it. This is the limited time offer for this course and complete training just for this price. You can even check the link. You can get a better price than that. And if you have any questions, you can ask that in the comment section. And with this said, I'll see you in the next video.